If you thought the Olympic Village cardboard beds were the weirdest thing in Olympian history, then let me tell you about the 1904 Olympic Marathon. Because this marathon had it all. I'm talking cheating, I'm talking drug use, wild dogs, dehydration, dust cloud, food poisoning, even a nap break. Held in St. Louis, Missouri, these were the first Olympic Games hosted in the United States. They also took place the same time as the World Fair, or the Louisiana Purchase Exposition. These Olympic Games also had a very important milestone, as trailblazers Len Tenyane and Jan Mashiani were the first Black Africans to compete in the modern Olympics. The 1904 Olympics had 32 contestants from 7 different countries. And of the 32 contestants, only 4 have recorded finish times. The other finish times were either unknown or the competitors did not finish the race. Now, what makes the 1904 marathon so remarkable? Well, conditions that day were stifling. Humidity was well over 90%, and it was over 90 degrees Fahrenheit or 32 degrees Celsius. While you can't tell from this map here, the runners were not running a smooth trail. They were also routinely having to dodge traffic. Large sections of the trail were also incredibly dusty. And because there were so many cars following the runners, this led to large dust clouds being formed. 2 athletes, Sam Meller and William Garcia, had to drop out of the race due to severe dust inhalation. There was also only a single water stop throughout the whole marathon at mile 12. Because one of the marathon organizers decided that this would be the perfect time to test out the body's limits of dehydration. And Talyane was also chased off the track by wild dogs, which was detrimental to his time. Another competitor from Cuba, Andorin Carvajal, had lost a great deal of money due to gambling shortly before the games. Therefore, he didn't have the money for proper equipment, and he ran the entire track in street shoes and even cut his trousers to make shorts. He also had to hitch a ride to St. Louis for the marathon. Partway through the race, he got a bit peckish, so he stole 2 peaches from a spectator. Then afterwards, he took a detour through an apple orchard and decided to help himself to some apples. However, wouldn't you know it, the apples turned out to be rotten, and he had a horrible stomach ache and decided to lay down and take a nap. And after recovering, he joined and ended up nabbing 4th place. Now, I know you're all dying to know who the winner was. Well, let me tell you. The original winner of the marathon was Frederick Lors. However, around mile 9, Lors actually got a cramp. He then decided that he might not finish the race and hitched a ride. Then around mile 19, when the car broke down, he decided, might as well rejoin the race again. And then he got 1st place. Imagine that. Although, to no one's surprise, he was shortly disqualified. Runner-up was Thomas Hicks, and he actually participated in an early form of doping. This was done by taking small doses of rat poison mixed with brandy and egg whites in order to stimulate the nervous system. However, Hicks didn't cross the finish line on his own. He had to be carried across by his trainers. According to legend, Hicks lost 8 pounds during the course of the race. He was on the verge of death, but was thankfully restored to health by some doctors. I mean, look at this man. You can't tell me that's not the face of a man who just lost 8 pounds in 3 hours. This poor guy has been through some things. But don't worry, folks, there's a happy ending, because both Hicks and Lors were able to participate in the upcoming Boston Marathon, although no hitchhiking this time.